Kim here. So today I'm going to share with you 5 things that make me happy. And I'm encouraging you to comment down below and tell me one thing that makes you happy. It could be something little and silly, or it can be something a little bit more deep and personal. So these are just 5 things that make me happy. Number 1 is my husband. Yes, I have the best husband in the world. You guys have probably seen him on the channel a couple times. He's been making a few more appearances, and he is just wonderful. Now, I don't always treat him the best, especially recently. Pregnancy hormones will do some crazy things to you, and sometimes I am just downright mean to him. But he is always there for me, doing whatever I ask, not asking any questions, just trying to make me happy, and I just couldn't ask for a better guy. So Jim makes me very happy. And that brings me to my next point. Speaking of Jim, is the gym makes me very happy, or just working out in general, especially swimming and running. And unfortunately, I'm not able to run too much recently with the whole pregnancy thing, but I normally love competing in races. I've done a couple triathlons, 5Ks, gladiator type races, and to me, they're just the best. I love that competition. You know, I love when I actually can win a race. It's just that sense of accomplishment, and when I really push myself and you get to actually like cross the finish line is what I just love. So I'm not able to do many this summer and spring, but next year I will definitely be getting more into that because I just love it. It makes me feel good. And I know a lot of people are more into like the weightlifting and that sort of thing, but running and swimming is my passion. Now I hope to get more into the weightlifting after baby comes, but I just love being able to zone out, whether it's in a pool or outside running, and no one can bother you because you're swimming back and forth or you're running away from them, so they can't, you know, stop and bother you or ask you how many sets you have left. You can just really zone out, and I love it. So the gym, running, and swimming make me happy. Number 3, since I've already mentioned it a couple times, being pregnant makes me so happy. Jim and I have waited for quite a long time. I won't go into too much detail about it, but we have went through a lot. And finally being pregnant now is just truly a blessing. I could not be more excited about it. Every time I look on the scale and I gain a pound, or I see that my clothes are fitting tighter, or my stomach is popping out, I just love it. I don't even care at all. And it's just something I've wanted for a really long time. And even all of the bad symptoms like peeing every 5 seconds and not being able to sleep, and having weird food versions and all those other crazy fun things that go along with pregnancy, I'm still just enjoying pretty much every moment of it. Jim might tell you differently, but I really am enjoying it and just loving it. You know, it's a miracle. So that is number 3. Number 4 is doing YouTube and doing my blog. And I know I don't have nearly the following as a lot of people have out there. You know, only about 3,000 followers. On Instagram I have a little more, but I just love interacting with you guys, even if it's only 3,000 of you, which is still a lot of people. I love when you comment. I love commenting back. I feel like I get to know a lot of people, and I never thought I would like it as much as I do. When I first started out just doing a couple of recipes, I thought it was just gonna be to share some recipes. I never thought I'd really interact with other YouTubers, and I'm just loving it. Plan on doing it for a long time, and just excited to see, you know, maybe where it can go. Maybe someday I'll hit 10,000, and then I'll maybe do the 10,000 calorie challenge. I don't know, we'll see. So number 5 is Quest bars. Yes, Quest bars make me happy. And I know this is kind of old news because my Quest bars got mixed up in shipping, and I just received them today. So I know you guys have already all heard all about the chocolate mint, but you haven't heard it yet from me. So yes, Quest came out with a new Quest bar. It is mint chocolate chunk, and I have heard wonderful things about it. I love Quest as a company. I love their products. I love what they stand for, and I just love Quest bars. So I am going to do a tasting, and I will say that chocolate mint things are not my favorite. So I am not sure I'm gonna love it quite as much as everyone else. I have had a couple other chocolate mint protein bars that have been awful. Like, spit it out, cannot even eat it, awful. And those have been Zing bars, D's Naturals, No Cow bar in chocolate mint, and there's a couple other ones that I'm not a big fan of chocolate mint normally. Now, thin mint cookies are pretty good. I don't really like Andes mints, York peppermint patties, But I've heard even if you're not a crazy mint lover that you're gonna love these. So we're gonna find out. Okay, it smells like a thin mint cookie. Of course, we got the chocolate, we got the minty pieces. It's actually really good. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. It doesn't beat out chocolate chunk and cookie dough for me, but I think it's maybe third. S'mores, it might be a tie with this one and s'mores. And one thing about this one that's different from all the other ones is it doesn't use the IMO fiber, it uses the corn fiber, which is the same as the s'mores bar, so it's a little bit different texture, but it's very, very similar to the s'mores bar as far as texture goes. It's a little bit more crumbly, not quite as like soft, I guess, but it's really good. So the chocolate pieces, I believe, are like white chocolate kind of, and then there's like little Oreo type pieces, and then the whole bar is minty. So it is really good. It's not my new favorite, but it is really good, and I will probably be getting a box or two next month. So there you have it. There is my take on the new Quest bar, which isn't quite as new as it was before anymore, but very, very good. And especially if you do like chocolate mint, then I think you'll love it. And if you don't like chocolate mint, then I still think you'll like it a lot. So anyways, guys, those were 5 things that make me happy. Obviously the last one was kind of a little bit more fun, but Quest bars do make me happy. So comment down below what makes you happy or what's your enjoyment. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.